Daniel, mi vida? Are you awake?
Hey, beautiful. You let me sleep in.
You don't get to do that often. I didn't want to wake you. How are you feeling?
Good. Back to normal, I'd say.
Let's see how those scrapes look. Fully healed. Good. There's a little bruising, but that'll fade.
You look tired, hon. How long have you been awake?
Long enough to make us breakfast. Someone was cranky. Or hungry. I don't know which. Oof. Phew. This little one is getting feisty.
Probably takes after his mama.
Well, let's hope he's not stubborn like his daddy. You're staring at me. What is it? Do I have something on my face?
Just thinking about how lucky I am to have you.
You sure it's luck and not a curse?
Yes, I'm sure. After all, it's not every day that a guy like me catches the eye of a princess.
Princess.
You are the daughter of an alpha.
Second child, not the heir.
You're still a princess to me.
Aw. Daniel. When you walked into the tattoo shop and I saw the sleep you'd started, well, as a rebellious young woman, I had to admit I was intrigued.
But you weren't getting inked that day.
Oh no, I was waiting on my friend Anthony. I told him I'd meet him there. He was getting his first tattoo and wanted some moral support. But I was also looking for ideas while I waited. My sister Claudia had made the decision to become alpha once Dad retires. So, I was free to be curious. And I just had to ask you about your sleeve. You said you were capturing important moments from your life on your skin. And that idea was really cool.
I remember the look on your face. You seemed so captivated when I explained the ones I had.
And you let me keep asking questions.
Well, you seemed like you were really interested, not just making conversation.
But it wasn't until I made dinner for you that you fell in love. Right?
Well, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But the truth is, by that time, you'd gotten under my skin. And I wanted you to be part of the mosaic. Part of my life.
And here we are, at home, in a good pack, and waiting on our first pup.
Sometimes I wonder if you could have done better.
What do you mean?
Well, being the captain of the guard means I can't have a separate job outside the homestead. We're on fixed income, so to speak, and...
Mi vida? I don't care. The Carson pack takes care of its own, and that includes us. We're happy, healthy, and safe. We're building a good life here, Daniel. That's all that matters. Are you on duty today?
No, Scott offered to take my shift.
Oh, good. I can keep you at home and keep an eye on you.
Maggie, I'm fine. And I'm not going to lay in bed or on the couch all day.
Oh, of course not. There's plenty of work we can do around the house. And you can be my personal handyman for the day.
I don't know. What's it pay?
All the kisses you can handle. And whatever you like for lunch.
Seems fair. I love you, Magdalena.
I love you too, Daniel. Now, come on. Let's go get started.
Good morning again, ma'am.
Good morning, Sergeant. Nice to see you again. My name is Judith Carson. I'm here to see Detectives Morgan and Danvers today.
They're expecting you, Mrs. Carson. I'll let them know you're here.
Thank you.
Detectives, Judith Carson is here to see you.
Thank you, Sergeant Andrews.
Mrs. Carson, nice to meet you. I'm Detective Talia Morgan.
Nice to meet you as well.
We'll use the conference room.
Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Carson. I'm Detective Bradley Danvers. Good to meet you. Can I get you a cup of coffee? Local grounds. Straight from the Raven's Nook bookstore and cafe. We might even have some pastries.
No, thank you. I had breakfast at home.
Please then, have a seat.
We can speak freely here.
I'm glad to hear that. And I appreciate the two of you making time for me today.
Of course. Bradley and I are still getting our bearings here in Raven's Landing. We've been wanting to introduce ourselves, but it feels like we've been playing catch-up since we arrived. So it's good to finally meet with one of the local pack leaders.
One of? To my knowledge, we're the only pack here.
Really? We've had reports of 2 packs in the area. Let's see. Yes, Carson and Tierney. We haven't been able to get in touch with their alpha.
Oh, Tierney is a lone wolf. He's not in a pack.
Thank you. We'll update our records. Now, about the incident yesterday. Tell us what happened.
One of our guards saw a werewolf near our homestead and said it was acting strangely. He came to our house looking for me and found my beta. They went off in search of it. The wolf attacked, then ran. They weren't able to follow.
Are you sure this was not a wild creature? That it was something for us to handle?
Yes. I didn't see the creature, but those who did swear it had the scent of a werewolf.
What else did they see? Any strange behavior?
The creature's eyes were glassed over, and it acted confused.
This sounds similar to that situation in Martindale 2 months ago.
You're right, the Silva pack.
Silva? As in Vincent Silva?
You knew him?
New?
Yes. He and his pack... I'm sorry, we can't say any more. It's an active investigation.
And his pack? Where are they?
Scattered. We've only been able to reach a few of them. But they did report a strange feral or other kind of wolf near their homestead a few weeks before they were attacked.
Do you know what color the creature's fur was?
No. You'd have to ask the ones who saw it.
Would you be opposed to us coming out to your homestead today and taking a look around? If we can get a look at where this creature was at and talk to the ones who saw it, we can make a better comparison to the Silva case.
Of course. My beta and a few others knew I was coming to see you.
Mrs. Carson, we know this is difficult for you.
I know we're the new sheriffs in town, and you aren't sure you can trust us yet.
That's quite an observation.
It's nothing new, Mrs. Carson. It takes time to build trust, especially with wolf packs.
Then let's start today, shall we? You can follow me back to the homestead. It's not that far, just next to Tierney's woods.
Where are you parked?
Across the street.
Let's meet in the community parking lot.
Sounds good. Thank you, detectives.
Thank you, Mrs. Carson. We'll do our best.
Well, that couldn't do it. Not by itself, anyway. What would you mix it with? Where's that other book? Oh, hey, Dad.
Still searching?
Yeah. Mom's books have a lot of information, but there's nothing that stands out. Well, nothing I can pinpoint yet.
Well, here. You skipped lunch. I thought you might be hungry.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, potato chips, and a glass of milk.
Don't forget the chocolate chip cookie. Dessert is important, too.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, kiddo.
Anybody home?
Hey, Whelp. Hey, Tyler.
Good to see you again, Whelp. Hey, Tyler.
Oh, hi, Mr. Harris.
You aren't still scared of me, are you?
No, sir. Just used to showing respect.
Dad, stop scaring my friends. How's things going, Tyler?
Good, but I had to get away from that design project for a while. I can only stare at a computer screen for so long.
Understandable. Ready for your checkup, Whelp? This won't take long. I just want to make sure everything's going okay. Go ahead, hop on up here. Alright, how are you feeling? Good to hear. Anything bothering you more than usual? Oh, okay. Any new aches or pains?
Huh.
No?
Who's that with
That's
Judith?
fine. How are your instincts?
The new police liaisons, maybe? Mom had an appointment with them this morning.
We'll see what we can do. What's wrong, Whelp? Are you okay?
What? You recognize them?
Are they the ones?
Gretchen, stay with the whelp. Come on, Tyler.
This is a very nice place, Mrs. Carson.
Thank you. We've made a good life here. Quiet, reserved. For a wolf pack, anyway.
We can be a bit rowdy sometimes, especially as teenagers.
Indeed, I dealt with a few of those. Speaking of, this is my son and the pack's beta, Tyler, and one of our guards, Scott.
Hello. And you are?
Detectives Talia Morgan and Bradley Danvers. We're the new werewolf liaisons at the department.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Mom, the whelp recognized them from the park.
The detectives are here to take a look around where the creature was. They know of another attack over in Martindale. The Silva Pack. Perhaps you can give them some more information about what you saw?
Of course. I'd be glad to.
What happened to the Silva Pack?
Nothing we can discuss right now, but they had a similar experience with a strange visitor.
Tyler, take them to the place where you saw the creature. The detectives can start their search there. Scott, go with them.
Are you the guard who saw the creature?
No, but I was briefed about the encounter.
We'd like to talk with the other person who saw the creature, if that's possible.
He was injured and is resting from his encounter with it. I'd prefer not to disturb him. But Tyler can show you where it was.
Understood. If you'll lead the way, Mr. Carson?
Please, call me Tyler. Mr. Carson was my dad.
I get it. Took me a while to get used to hearing Mr. Danvers.
Gretchen needs you in the infirmary. The whelp is scared.
Carson Pack, we have guests. Stay alert. Scott, keep a close eye on Tyler and the detectives.
Understood.
Daniel, you stay home. We can handle this.
Got it.
We'll keep watch from here.
Gretchen, I'm on my way.
Thank you. It's okay. Shh. You're safe. They aren't coming in here. I won't let them.
Gretchen, what's going on? Welp? Hey, talk to me. Welp, what is it?
They recognized the detectives. They started to panic when they saw the two of them.
Oh no. Welp, look at me. I need you to talk to me. Welp. The detective's outside. He was the dark-haired man in the park. And the woman? She was the one who glared at you. Welp, look at me. Hey, kiddo. I won't let them get near you. They know you're here somewhere, yes. They would have caught your scent. But I will not let them hurt you again.
What are we going to do, Judith?
I don't know. The liaisons don't have the same authority as the police do, but they can make our lives difficult in other ways. I'll talk to Tyler and Daniel. We have to be careful. I think they're coming back. Stay here.
Thank you, Tyler and Scott. This was a big help.
Of course.
Did you find anything?
Some evidence we'll share with our colleagues looking into the Silva case. See if it matches up with the creature that showed up at their homestead.
And you'll let us know something?
As soon as we know more, we'll call you.
Thank you, Mrs. Carson.
Thank you for coming out here, detectives. Please let me know if you need to return. We will need to let our guards know ahead of time.
With our pack's history, and after what happened yesterday.
Perfectly understandable. Have a good day.
Take care.
Let's go inside.
Is the whelp okay?
They're still shaken, and I don't blame them. What happened during the visit today?
The detectives looked around the edge of the homestead, and then they went into the woods a little ways.
They came back pretty quick, though. The guy was scribbling down some notes.
Did they take anything with them?
It looked like they had a couple of collection bags with something in them. Fur or strands of hair, maybe. The woman wanted to take some photos. We limited her to the woods only. Other than that, no.
We need to increase the patrols in case they come back.
We're all watching out for you. It's gonna be okay.
Whelp, those two aren't gonna get anywhere near you. I promise.
That sounds like a good idea, Whelp. You lay down. Get some rest.
Come on. I'll walk you back to the house. Just to be safe.
I think I'll go take a walk around the perimeter, just in case.
I'll check on the whelp later, before you leave for Mason's house.
I think we better postpone that until tomorrow. I want to make sure Talia and Bradley aren't sneaking around. Have you found anything yet?
Well, I found a couple of things that can cause some of the effects, but nothing causes all of them.
What if you mix them together?
And that's the thing, they cancel each other out.
If we can't find anything here, then maybe we'll find something in Mr. Tierney's library. He was a lore keeper of sorts, for both the town of Raven's Landing and its werewolves. Those books may have the answers we need.
I'll keep looking.
I can help. Plus, it will keep me busy.
Okay, I'll go pull a few books I haven't gotten to yet. Have you eaten anything lately? I have a sandwich I can share.